Mario being the perfect all-around character, very strong. This is the most popular pick in this tournament for two reasons, I might say. The first one is the character being pretty easy to play because it's some sort of a vanilla characters at this point. Like, it is a basic character, so he's pretty fast to learn. If you play a character that's banned, you can just pick up Mario, and I think it's pretty easy to pick up. And the second reason being the characters being really good, honestly. Like it's super good in many aspects of the game. No gimmicks, but I mean pretty strong in every aspect. Pretty fast, good reach. Sorry for my voice. Good reach, good shots as well. So yeah, really solid character and one of the best characters in this tournament for sure. On the other hand, we have Baby Waluigi, a defensive character which is pretty fast, and as every defensive characters having really good range. So it's not a character that's easy to score against, because he's able to reach many balls, combining speed and range. And having a gimmick on the flat, having super fast flat shots, especially when doing at the net. And this is a character you need to be aware of, especially when he's locking at the net. He can surprise you with reaching some shots you don't think he will, and yep, counter like with a double tap flat, exactly like this. This is the kind of sequence you'll often see against the Baby Waluigi. And so we are up already 1-0 for Frederik. That was a nice drop shot, and Jeff lunging on this, probably because of the buffer down the line, but Baby Waluigi is still able to get this. Again, this character being really good for that. And you see this is a nice star shot on this Mario topspin. That kind of stuff might happen in these matchups. And a nice drop shot again from Frederik, taking the lead 2-0 right now. Yep, that was nice shots, played right after the bounce in the opposite direction. Alright, Jeff's defense was on point on this, and he was able to recover from this and score the point in the end. Down the line with the single tap, not able to score the point though. Oh, that was a nice cross double tap topspin. But Frederik's defense is on point, but this time Jeff earning this point. Both players are trying to figure out their opponents right now. The beginning of the match is always like some sort of looking what's going on, adapting to the connection also, because we have matches with people that might be from different countries, different regions. So sometimes the connection you need to adapt a little bit. That's why you will see some people struggling a little bit at the beginning of a match to move properly, but most of the time it's something you can adapt in the rest of the match. And that was a really nice single tap, but Baby Waluigi with the insane defense able to recover from that. And yeah, this is it for Frederik, able to tie this up. Yep, that was a nice charge lob. Jeff was coming at net to finish this, but it wasn't enough. If Frederik scores this point, he will get a huge lead. Big double tap slice. Waluigi slice are really good as well, especially at the net. Baby Waluigi I meant, of course. And this is it for Frederik leading 3-0 already in this match. Jeff needs to adapt soon in order to stay in this. Yep, that was a nice shot. Single tap cross court. Played after the bounce, so the angle was pretty good. Ooh, that was a nasty receive from Frederik. And again, this cross court. That was a winning point. Alright, charge lob on the charge lob. Ooh, yep, that was a nice down the line at net. This slice going pretty fast and kinda, you know, the curve kinda getting out of the court, so really hard to get. Ooh, nasty down the line with the double tap top spin, but it won't be enough. As the opposite of this last shot with the single tap. Yep, this is the point. Oh, that was greedy from Frederik, but it worked out pretty well. So why not? Right, nice defense from Jeff. Oh, able to recover from this sequence, and this is the jank lunge to end it all. Alright, Jeff being able to recover from in this set. Charge lob, which is a good option against baby Waluigi to avoid this position at the net, which is very dangerous when he's in. Ooh, that single tap slice was pretty weak. Alright, I think this will be enough. Yep, it is. Greedy Rake. Greedy Rake is a nice name. Ooh, that was a nice shot, but the reaction from Jeff was pretty good. This lob being able to reset the situation, kinda. Ooh, and again the jank lunge, but this time Frederik not lunging and being able to catch this trench ball. We are still in it. Alright. Nice double tap slice down the line. Jeff still in this. This is a really long point. Ooh, and the nasty lunge to the side of the court. And yep, this is it. Oof, this is a really fast sequence. No one wants to lob. Not yet. Yep. Nice mix-up, and this cross-court twice in a row, surprising Frederik and Jeff, earning this point. We have Mario Man in the chat, probably cheering for the Mario player. I hope so. If he doesn't, I would be upset. Alright, the drop shot won't be enough. Oof, and yep, very nice. Jeff was in position for this drop shot and was able to kinda charge instantly and able to get this really good full charge on the top spin. And that was deadly and scored the point. Ooh, yep, that was a nice single tap flats. Earning a lunge, and yeah, this is the counter at the net from Jeff. And this is the first game for Jeff, and maybe the first of a long series, and it is needed to come back in this match. Ooh, nasty drop shot, and the drop shot again. Yep, really nice sequence from Frederik, because this second drop shot was not expected. And it was a good decision. Yep, very nice touch from Jeff. He waited the ball to go a little bit higher, so it was some sort of a different rhythm with the shots coming after Frederik expected it, I think, and a little bit higher as well. So nice mix-up. Alright, the cross courts again. And this is 50-50 at this point. I don't know when Jeff will want to get the double tap, and here it is. Alright, that was a nice net play with this double tap slice going out of the court. I mean, when I mean out, I mean... you know what I mean. But, yep. Okay, this sequence again with the cross courts, and this time Jeff with the nice decision. The double tap going at the right moment, and able to get the points. Ooh, yep, really good drop shots. I don't know if it will be able to pay off. Oh no, and yep, this was the bad double tap. And the giant clutch will get point for Jeff. Yeah, good drop shot again, but Jeff reacting properly to it. Alright, this is going very intense right now. And this is it for Frederik. Yep. Deuce again. Jeff found the rhythm. Yep, tough early game, but it's better now. Both players are doing pretty good right now. Frederik with really good net plays, and Jeff able to, yep, keeping the points alive, and this time able to take the advantage as well. Probably a comeback now. Oof, this double tap lift was greedy. Alright. And Jeff with the advantage stayed the 50-50 again, and this time it worked again with this down the line. Yep. 3-2 now. Frederik still... Oh no! Okay, this kind of stuff happens when a player moves during a cinematic between the games, and sometimes you're not placed really well. We changed the point of view as well. We are on the baby wall witches since a long time now. And this sequence again every time, and this time Frederik was able to get that deadly down the line. Nice. Ooh, and the launch probably on the buffer on this kind of drop shots. Yep. Nice received. Nice double tap again. Ooh, jeez, the jank lunge. I'll be honest, guys, Frederik honestly kinda deserved this point. That was a nice play, but this is some fever moments, I guess. Ooh, nice defense right there on the star shot. And yep, nice cross court from Jeff. Taking the lead again. Yeah, that was kinda unfair, but it happens. And I think it happens to everyone, so, I mean... Oh, yep. The lunge again. This lunge is deadly. When you lunge to the, like, the side of the court like this, on this kind of drop shot, and your opponent is at the end, it's just over. Alright. Frederik coming back in this set. Not letting his opponent catch up. Oh, this sequence, I think this sequence, we've seen it many times, but this time Frederik was able to get it back, and nice net play twice in a row, and yep, Jeff getting surprised by those shots. And with that, Frederik keeping the lead. Oh, that was a good down the line. In the previous points, Jeff tried to go for the cross court as soon as possible, and this time he went for the the down the line instantly, and that paid off. Yep, the cross courts again and again and again. Very patient this time, and this is it, but it's not enough. Ooh, yep. Yep, this drop shot is just checkmate at this point. Nice play from Frederik, able to recognize the situation very well. I think this will be over. Yep. The only thing that might save you in this situation is if your opponents just let their controllers fall. Yep, this drop shot earned so much fun. Frederik is using a lot of these drop shots very well in this match. Not the best shot on hardcore, but still working pretty well. Yep, nice counter. The star shot down the line right there is super greedy, and Frederik knew that and made that cross-court double tap top spin, which is the best counter right there. And nice drop shot again. And Jeff wasn't even able to touch the ball, and that's where you recognize the drop shot was a super good choice. I will change the point of view as well, coming back on the baby Waluigi. Nice double tap slice again down the line, that worked so much in this match. Frederik being super dominant in the last games, but Jeff can maybe recover from this, as he did at the beginning of the match. But for now, Frederik is just running to the victory, it seems. Looks like nothing can stop him now, and 3 match points already. It went pretty fast. Yep, nice double tap flat from Jeff. Alright, the classic sequence. Ooh, this time Frederik got the read and got the love, and I think this is it. Yep, no troll point for the end. GG's to both players, and Frederik winning this. Nice one, guys.